This is why you don't fit in anywhere. Um, a lot of you work. You might have went through school. You're in school now. You're around a lot of people, and you're really great at what you do. You're successful, but it seems like no matter what environment you go into, there's always an attempt. You always get attacked. You're always targeted. You always run into people that make themselves your enemy for no reason, even when you haven't done anything to them. There's a reason for this, and it's spiritual, right? I couldn't understand it at first, because for a while, and you even have a great reputation. A lot of people say they love you, claim they love you, but it's like it's hard for you to form friend groups, or maybe difficult for you to get into relationships. And it seems like it's something inside of people that bothers them when you come around, when you show up. There's been an attempt spiritually for people that see your potential or see your greatness to stop you. A lot of people are bothered by your confidence. They're bothered by your independence. Um, they're bothered by the energy that you have, and that you do form great, you know, bonds with people, or that you have a good reputation, or that you're spoken highly of. And when they go home, or when they're in their own, environment, in their own world, they don't really get this type of attention. It's almost like you have, or these people believe that you have everything that they don't. Everything, the areas in their life that they may be frustrated with, or that they struggle with, they think you possess it. If they're insecure, they think you have no insecurities, and that you're perfect, and that you have all this confidence, not knowing that you're human too. But they're on the outside, they look at you, they compare themselves to you, and that takes away their own happiness, right? Um, this is a very spiritual thing. And a lot of people sense that you are very powerful, meaning you have the ability to practice alchemy and go into a situation and turn it around. You go into a job, the job skyrockets. You go into a business, they see numbers that they never saw before, because you came in there and you blessed them with your genius, your brilliance, your intelligence. A lot of people envy this because in their minds you're superior, and nobody likes to feel inferior. Nobody likes to feel like they're losing or they're less than anyone. So some folks come together like hyenas, and they try to attack you, because in their mind you're the lion. You're not the big bad wolf, you're the big bad lion. You're a lion to these people. And in their mind, the only way that they could survive or have anything for themselves or be successful is if they tear you down. A lot of it comes from competition. A lot of it comes from misjudging you. Again, these people, they make these assumptions of you that I don't understand how you could just assume so many things about someone and not really know who they are, and not even have a 5-minute damn conversation with you. But they just assume you're a certain way, and that they need to attack you or do this to you in order for them to get what they need. And it's sick. It's even demonic. That's why I said it's spiritual. This is a very demonic thing. Like, how can you assume so many things about me? You don't even know me. But they assume because you walk a certain way, dress a certain way, even maybe a certain race, or you're a woman, or you're a man, or, they assume that you're thinking a certain way. But then after a while, you know what happens to a lot of these people? They even go around curating and making up lies about you. This is one of the greatest things they do to try to destroy you and pull you down. These people that threaten your power, they threaten your success, they threaten your influence. You're very influential, very loving. Again, people are mesmerized by you. People adore you. A lot of people love you, and that's why you attract a lot of attention and success. But you may struggle with like intimate relationships, like really having people in your life, because people look at you and they're like, oh my, I can't, like, it's like they're jealous and they think you have all this stuff and they think your life is a certain way, so they reflect on themselves and they're like, I don't have that, so they become jealous and envious, not knowing you human just like them. But they will try to curate lies, make up lies in an attempt to really destroy your life, because they hate how when you come around, you naturally, just with your energy, with your vibration, with your heart chakra, you naturally emanate love. People feel loved by you. People feel the way that you speak to people, the way that you relate to people. It's like they never came across somebody like you before. And you make people feel special. You make people feel lifted. Like when you walk into a room, you naturally raise the frequency and the vibration of the room, and it makes people want to be around you. It's like you're addictive. It's like some people hate you, but when you leave, they miss you like hell. When they're in front of you, sometimes they'll try to treat you like crap, but when you leave, they're like, oh my God, where is that person? You're a drug. It's not necessarily you; it's your energy, right? They're in love with it. They're infatuated with it. So you know they'll try to spread lies because they hate how people love you. And when they walk into a room, no people really don't pay them any mind. They're like a regular person, but with you, it's like it's a celebration when you walk through the door, right? And it's not just energy too. It's like a lot of you are very beautiful. You got yourself together. You carry yourself well. You may be a very attractive person. Maybe physically attractive. You know what I'm saying? You got a certain style to you that's like refreshing to people because you're so original. So these people, these haters, these people that make up in their mind, they're just on demon time, where they got demons working in them. And they tell themselves in order for them to get to a certain level of success, they have to get you out of the way. In order for them to build a successful reputation, a following, or be an influencer, they have to get you out of the way. Because if you're in the way, if you're alive, that's how sick these people are, that's how they think. If you're alive and well, you would naturally take the spotlight. So they feel like they have to knock you out of the way in order to get what they feel like they deserve. And they feel like you don't deserve it. This is why you always get attacked. You get a lot of love, but the hate is so strong too. This is spiritual, man, and it just reflects on how powerful you are. A lot of you walk around and you think you're a regular person. You're not. You're a god. You know? You got powers that you don't even know about. And these people know it. They know it before you know it. And you used to have a lot of weird experiences, maybe growing up, middle school, high school. You couldn't understand why things just seem so different for you. Why, on one end, you were given a lot of like almost special treatment, and on the other end, it seemed like you were almost punished for existing. It's like people naturally hated you for no reason, but you didn't even do anything. A lot of that comes from them being aware of your power and seeing you as a threat. It's all spiritual, man. A lot of people, the people that come against you, it's all an attempt to lower your frequency and vibration. They understand they can't stop you, so they got to get on the inside of you. They got to try to take you down from the inside. They got to try to lower you. That's why a lot of times you'll get people that try to undermine you, belittle you, spread lies and rumors about you. If you have a lover or somebody that you're with, they'll try to convince that person that something's wrong with you. You're crazy, stay away from that person. They'll try to destroy you from the inside. They try to take away your loved ones. They will try to take away your influence. They'll try to take away your confidence. They'll try to take away the things that they know bring you peace. They'll try to take away your peace. They want you to walk around mad, frustrated, upset, miserable, bitter, because they're mistreating you. And they know once they have you in that lower frequency and vibrational energy, it's over. They got you. Now they could take what was supposed to be yours, which is a spotlight. If you're watching this, you are naturally meant to shine. And you have powers that for a long time you weren't aware of, but you're being aware of it in this video. You got to protect your energy. You know that you have a kingdom within you. And with any place, whether it's your house, a kingdom, a relationship, a marriage, a family, you gotta protect it like your life depends on it. Y'all protect your energy now more than ever before. Things have been really weird the last couple of years, but at the same time, a lot of things are clearing up because a lot of people realize a lot of the lies that were spread about you aren't true at all, and they feel foolish. A lot of people feel real dumb for coming up against you, and you may be by yourself, and these gangs and groups of people try to come against you, and it doesn't work, and you win in the end. They feel so stupid. Again, they know how powerful you are. This is why it takes a group. They're never coming against you at one person at a time. It takes a group of these people to try to completely destroy your life and take away everything that you ever worked for. That's what they want. They want all the hard work that you've been doing to be for nothing. And it's their job. They made up in their mind one of the greatest life missions that they have. You know how you have life goals? It's a part of their life goal to completely destroy you, take away everything you have, convince people that you're crazy, and isolate you so that you won't have the support you need for your business, for just a balanced, decent life, your love life, etc. But you are so strong, you're so resilient, and you have protection. You have a protection that comes from the Most High and angels around you. And no matter what these people did, they couldn't destroy you. They're panicking right now. They're losing their mind because they can't believe. They were so cocky too. They thought, because they knew you were powerful, so they knew it would take like a couple of people at least to like come together to bring you down. But they couldn't even get that right. These people, like, they walk around with two left feet. They can't even get that right. But you're getting everything that you deserve, that you always should have gotten. And if these people weren't in your way, and they didn't make up in their mind that that you were their enemy, you would have been 5 to 10 times further ahead now in your life. Even years ago, you would have gotten everything you were supposed to get. But you have to overcome the sabotage. You have to overcome the smear. You have to overcome the attempts for people to destroy your life, to take away your livelihood, take away your peace. And for a while, you probably wonder why, in certain times, right, within the past few years, you spent a time like maybe being depressed, maybe being like, feeling negative or doubtful, frustrated. You didn't feel like yourself. Something didn't feel right. That wasn't your energy. That was the negative energy being sent your way by these people. Again, they wanted to destroy everything you work for. They wanted to take away your peace. They wanted to take away your confidence because they knew once they destroyed the powers that you have and that you possess from within, everything else would crumble, because they understood that, oh, okay, the reason why they're so successful, the reason why they're making all these moves, the reason why they're attracting all this abundance, the reason why they're able to be so influential and impact people and make money, oh, it's their confidence. Oh, it's what's inside of them. It's their spirit. It's their energy. Oh, okay, so we're going to attack that. Let's attack that. Let's take that away. They understand who you are, fam. You're not a normal human being. You're a supreme being. You're a God. You're of the flesh. You're a physical being, right? But you're so connected to above. But these people, they're the polar opposite of you. They're not of above. They're just of the flesh. You're from above, right? You're connected to God. These people, they're not connected to God. They have no morals, no spirituality, no code, no ethics. And they make up in their mind to go around trying to make people's life a living hell, especially when they come across somebody like you. And that's why a lot of times you don't fit in.